188 cm. And up Andy Ruiz Jr. He was the first Mexican-American.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
And this one has all of those big... And there's the bell for round 1. That punch lands. The courage on display here is incredible. Well done with that counter shot. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. It's bombs away. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. Well, we're entering desperate... Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Exchange punches. Swing and a miss with that hook. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. Beautiful. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last race. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the score. There's the bell to start round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Another scoring shot there. How about that time counter shot? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. From this moment forward, back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They're both trying for a knockout. Shot lands. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Throw a shot, they get countered. That jab doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Back into the fray here in round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
So much firepower here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Those counter punches have to hurt. halfway through the round. I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer... Let's start the sixth. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punching. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Do you believe this? Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That uppercut's blocked. Left uppercut doesn't score. Catch and shoot. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. There's the bell to start round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Looking to land the hook. Not a lot of punch punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
There's the bell to start round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice exchange here from both men. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter. Throws the uppercut but misses. Andy Ruiz is rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they